disheartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
On fourth down, the Bucs will call on Anger. Brian Anger to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, the All-Pro returner from 2015, Tyler Lockett. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 56 yards.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen? They can get that far downfield and complete a pass. You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And a catch right side by Evans. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. Evans has it left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Super Bowl 51 after this. A reminder, coming up at the intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Second down and 4. Jameis again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Third and 4. To the air again with Winston. This is caught by Jackson. 23 yards on the play.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
From the red zone now, Winston throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Charles Sims. A 14-yard. Touchdown. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Roberto Aguayo now for the point after. It's good, and that cuts it to 9 at 16-7. That time a 6-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. After the touchdown, Aguayo now ready for the kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, like I said, he's looked pretty good to this point. Now a play fake here on first down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. second down. Rawls. And he's got some space here. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Earlier, partner, when discussing Russell Wilson, you said you think he's best when Seattle is running back centric. Is Thomas Rawls the centerpiece going forward there?
I think so because of what he did 2 seasons ago before he got hurt. Because he runs that offense the way they want it run. One cut, downhill, get upfield, and Thomas Rawls is perfect for that. If he stays healthy, that allows Russell Wilson now to throw the play action, the bootleg passes that really hurt other teams defensively.
And Rawls has youth on his side, just 23. And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
They go play action here on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Here's Wilson to throw. Complete out right to Kurz. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. And they're going to speed things up here. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. Deep drop. He's going to let this one go deep. Looking for Baldwin. Intercepted. Picked off by Keith Tandy. And he will be brought down as time.
You seriously just skip the halftime of the Super Bowl? Who does that? It's the Super Bowl. Watch the halftime show. All right, here we go.
Third quarter action now. So both teams have their... Marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to try and go deep again. And got his man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jermaine Kurz, 79 yards. Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense, and that's their first of this second half. So they're going to go for two.
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw.